Friends and viewers, good day. Today I'm going to tell you about fables. You know, as all of you are well acquainted with the words fables, fables are those stories through which a human being tell his story through animals. And through these stories of animal, we can get a moral lesson and a moral teaching. So, my tonight fable is about the jackals, the story of the jackals and the wolf. Fables tell us about those unjust rulers and who treat their subject unjustly and unwisely and exploited their subject. So the name of this fable is The Jackals and the Wolf. A pack of jackals went out one day to seek food, and as they were prowling about, they came upon a dead camel and began talking among themselves. Truly, we have found something that will furnish us food for some time. But we are afraid that one of the stronger will take advantage of the weak and cause them to die. Therefore, we had best choose one of us to judge among ourselves and assign each one his portion so the strong may not dominate the weak. As they were consulting about this matter, a wolf suddenly appeared, and one of the jackals said to the others, "This is a good idea. But let us make the wolf our judge, for he is the strongest of beasts, and his father was our sultan in the past. So let us hope in Allah's name that he will bring about justice." Accordingly, they approached the wolf and told him what they had decided and said, "We want to make you our judge, so you may give us, each of us, our daily portion of the meat according to each one's need. Otherwise, the strong might dominate the weak, and some of us might be destroyed." The wolf accepted and told them he would govern their affairs and allotted to each one that same day what he thought was fair. But he said to himself, "If I divide this camel among these weaklings, I shall receive nothing but the small part they will assign me, and if I eat it alone, they cannot harm me, because my house have always preyed upon them. Who then is to hinder me from taking it all for myself? Surely it is Allah who has brought me this meat as my provision, without any obligation to them. So it's best that I keep the meat for myself, and from tomorrow on I shall not give them anything." So the next morning, when the jackal came to him, as was their custom, they sought their food and said, "O Lord, give us our daily provisions." "I have nothing left to give you," he responded. The wolf responded. Therefore they went away and were very troubled. Truly Allah has placed us in a terrible predicament because of this foul traitor. They said, "He has no regard for Allah, nor does he fear him, for we have neither the power nor any ideas of how to overcome him." Perhaps, added one of them, it was hunger that drove him to do this today. So let him eat his fill, and tomorrow we shall go to him again. Accordingly, the next day they went to the wolf and said, "O Lord, we gave you authority over us so that you would divide each meat among us and provide justice for the weak against the strong. We also expected that when these provisions were finished, you would try to get us more so that we would always be under your governance. Now we are suffering from hunger because we have not eaten these past 2 days, and we would like our daily ration. Naturally, you are free to dispose of all the rest as you want." But the wolf did not deign to give them an answer and remained hard. When they tried to change his mind, he would not listen. Then one of the jackals said to others, "There is nothing we can do but to go to the lion and place ourselves under his protection and give him the camel. If he guarantee us some part of the camel, we shall be fortunate, and if not, he still deserves to have the camel more than this scurvy rascal of a wolf." So they went to the lion and told him all about what had happened with the wolf. We are your slaves," they said, "and we have come to seek your protection, so you may save us from this wolf, and we will die, and we will be your thralls." When the lion heard their story, he was jealous, went with them to the wolf, and who fled when he saw the lion approaching. But the lion ran after him, seized him, tore him to pieces, and restored the camel to the jackals. Such is what happened when a king neglects the fears of his subject. So, ladies and gentlemen, when the ruler is unjust and he did not take care of his subject, what will happen? The same fate will happen to those rulers who are unjust and who treats their subject unjustly. The same story, the same example is happened with the wolf, what the wolf had done with the jackals. The wolf was replaced by a more strong leader as a lion, and subsequently the wolf had meet their destiny and doomed, and he was destroyed and was deprived from his leadership. I think this parable is very full of lesson. Thank you.